Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to your continuing and somewhat varied coverage of various games from within the International 2. Again, just to step back for a second and explain as to why I'm doing these, I'm casting random sets found within the greatest tournament in the history of Dota 2, that is the International 2. Casting random sets from there because I don't have much experience casting that of Asian teams. So I'm going to pick random sets featuring 1 to 2 Asian teams and I'm going to cast them. It's as simple as that. I'm also planning on casting some EG raid call tournament going on that I also wish to cast. I'll cast that alongside the random Asian matches that I'm going to be casting of the International 2. Nevertheless, jumping into exactly who we have playing for us today, we saw in the first game Na'Vi seemingly dominated the team of DK, picking themselves up a lead right from the very start and holding on to it, while they did make a few silly mistakes which could have given DK the window of opportunity to get back into the game. DK weren't able to capitalize at Na'Vi, were able to hold on, and as a result they secured themselves the first game. Will DK be able to bring it back to 1-1 and force a third game, or will Na'Vi clear them out, win the series 2-0 and move on further? Within the International 2, we will have to wait and see. Of course, the team of Na'Vi, fan favourites from within the scene of Dota 2, they hail from the land of the Ukraine, and they will be repping it out over on the Radiant side and fighting it out against the team of DK from China on the Dire side. On the team of Na'Vi, we have Captain Poppy following up with Havorst, Dendi, Light of Heaven, and Arsa. And on the side of DK, we have Burning sitting in the captain's chair, following it up with Zippo, Long DD, ROTK, and Super. And who's this hero that just survived the banning phase? We'll go into him in a second. Jumping straight into the draft, we have DK taking out Nagasar, taking out Pudge, and taking out Darkseer. Pudge being an absolute respect ban to come out of DK. Dendi have been utilizing him so incredibly effectively. And then we have Nagasar and Darkseer, which are two very standard bans to come out of the team of DK. Na'Vi taking out the Invoker, the Chen, and the Rubik. Chen and Rubik are not exactly two heroes I would expect Na'Vi to take out, because we know that Na'Vi love to play those heroes. Dendi plays on that Rubik quite a bit. Poppy's Chen is absolutely legendary, but they no doubt have a reason for taking out these heroes, and as a result, several powerful heroes have slipped out. Nature's Prophet is still in the pool, Broodmother is still in the pool, Lycanthrope is still in the pool, and he immediately gets snagged up by the team of Na'Vi. Lycanthrope, legendary from within the competitive scene of Dota 2 for being an absolute powerhouse. He can do everything. He can jungle really effectively. He can solo lane, he can go dual lane, tri lane. He's really good in the solo suicide lane because you can use his wolves to harass, force the enemy back, prevent the enemy from getting any farm, and he can just sit around last hit creeps all day every day. He's a really good hero. He can push down towers, he can solo Roshan, he can farm himself up to great justice. He's so fast, and when he's in his wolf form, he can't be ensnared in any way, shape, or form. He cannot be slowed, rather. He can be ensnared, but not slowed, so it's very powerful. DK, the first couple of heroes to be taken up by them. Windrunner alongside the Nature's Prophet. Two powerhouses, especially that Nature's Prophet. A lot of push, a lot of farm, a lot of global presence. The Windrunner, you may as well count her as a global hero in a sense. She's pretty fast with that Windrunner. She can get around from lane to lane at a fairly rapid manner. And the fantastic shackles come out of her. And Na'Vi, they are going for push, they're going for AoE. These three heroes are three absolute powerhouses. Every single ability to come out of Leshrac is an AoE. The Edict can melt towers in the matter of seconds at any stage in the game. Then we have the Lycanthrope, who can just do whatever the hell he wants. He's a freaking wolf, he doesn't care. And then we have the SK Caustic Finale, as well as the Burrow Strike, great counter push, great initiation, and then we have the Epicenter, which deals absurdly large amounts of damage. Combining that with all the abilities come out of Leshrac, and whoa-ho-ho-ho, Na'Vi have a lineup to be reckoned with. They have a lot of push, a lot of power, a lot of problems that the team of DK are going to have to deal with. They will really have to play their cards right. Their third pickup going to be that of the Morphling. The Morphling have been seeing a lot of play lately within the International 2. And people have been going, whoa man, why don't people ban this hero out? He's so powerful, he gets that farm, and all of a sudden he's really difficult to kill and he can deal absurdly large amounts of damage. Fourth ban out to be taken out, going to be that of the Tidehunter, taking the initiation away from the DK, and DK responded to that with a Broodmother hero still surviving in the pool, being rapidly taken out. I would say that that Broodmother was very instrumental to the success of Na'Vi in Game 1, and for that reason alone, DK want to immediately take her out of the pool. And that Tidehunter ban sort of hints towards that in a sense. The fact that they have SK, they take out the Tidehunter, those are two heroes that are very good against the Broodmother. DK chimed onto this and immediately took her out of the fray, and now Na'Vi, now DK don't have to worry about that hero making an appearance. Ross are going to be the fifth and final hero to take out. This is very smart. He has 2 disables, and when you have a Lycanthrope, you want to get those disables. You need something to hold him down. You can't use a slow or an ensnare. You can use an ensnare, but you can't use a slow because his wolf form, again, negates all of that. You need something to hold him down, and Rasta does a very good job of doing that. You can ward trap him. You do go down. The Hex goes down. Ward trap, shackles to follow it up, and he's not going nowhere. He might even die in the process. But Na'Vi's lineup, again, it's looking strong, but it's a little bit imbalanced. We're fairly weak thus far. Towards the earlier stages of the game, we need someone to sort of balance it out. We need the glue to hold all of these heroes together, because the 3 that we've got, they're very, very powerful, but they're just... I'm trying to think of the right word to describe it, but they need something to hold them all together, for lack of a better term. As to how they will lane it, Leshrac and SK are a fairly bleedingly obvious duo, but they might want to take a different route. They might want to put SK solo lane, Leshrac solo mid. There's a very large variety of ways that they can do it. They might want to go for more AoE, so we'll pick up a Queen of Pain, put Dendi on that. It'll work out very nicely for the team of Na'Vi, if they even needed any more AoE. I mean, come on. Look at Leshrac and SK, that's enough AoE already, but you can't really complain about any more than that, honestly. Enigma is still currently in the pool. We don't have a wood... We do have a wood hero to come out of Na'Vi, idiot. Beastmart's going to be the 5th hero to be taken out by the team of DK, and Enigma's going to be taken up almost immediately by Na'Vi. And this is making me think, let's see, Enigma solo, we'll see possibly Enigma solo lane, solo off lane, maybe he'll go in the jungle, Leshrac and SK together, Lycanthrope, see him solo mid, solo top, or maybe we'll put Lycan in the jungle, we'll put Enigma in the off lane, and actually, I think you put Enigma in the jungle over Lycanthrope. Enigma's just really, really good in the jungle, can farm his way up in an incredibly rapid manner. Earthshaker to be taken up by DK, going to provide, again, those disables the team of DK need, and that Fissure works out very nicely, because not only is it a stun, but it can block off any form of escape routes that the Lycan might want to take to get away from certain death. So it might throw a wrench in the plans of Na'Vi, but again, we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds. Na'Vi, I'm feeling Queen of Pain. I'm feeling... No, Puck's going to be the hero. That's going to be definitely taken up by Dendi. We needed a solo hero. We've got the solo hero. Puck to be snagged up by the team of Na'Vi. Dendi most likely going to be taking up the role of that hero. As to how the lanes will unfold, part of me feels... I'm just feeling this. Leshrac, SK, down bottom, Enigma in the jungle, Lycan solo top, and Puck going mid. Possibly. I just love to see Leshrac, SK. Maybe a tri-lane with those 2 heroes is a possibility as well, just adding another hero to the mix. And of course, Enigma and Lycan will take their own lanes and put Puck along with the tri-lane. Not sure, we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds. Leshrac and SK just work together really, really nicely, but I don't think I've seen Na'Vi just put those 2 heroes together and then settle it with that. Pugna's going to be the 5th hero to be taken up by DK. Now, again, another hero that doesn't typically see the light of day, but is still making an appearance every now and then. And this is going to be troublesome for Na'Vi, because that Nether Ward is going to throw a wrench in the plans of Na'Vi. Absolutely. The mana burn that comes with it, as well as the damage, will cause some problems in the upcoming team fights, especially considering Na'Vi has some very mana-intensive heroes, and it's a very smart pickup by DK. Looking at the heroes that we've been selected, or rather looking at who is playing who, we have Vorce taking up the role of the SK, Arsart to play on the Leshrac, Light of Heaven playing as the Enigma, with Dendi to take up the role of the Puck. And who are we missing? The Captain Puppy, playing the dog hero, pretty much. So yeah, Puppy playing as a puppy. On the side of DK, we have Super playing as Pugna Zippo to take up the role of the Earthshaker, Burning, the man of the farm, the fantastic Chinese farmer, the rice farmer himself. Burning on the Morphling, ROTK to play on the Windrunner, and the Nature's Prophet to be taken up by Long DD. The entire team of Na'Vi, they're heading up north, but Burning are echoing that by going down south. The Wolves have scattered them out as well. They've been taken down in a very rapid manner.
30 seconds to battle.
And Na'Vi, they know they're all at bottom. They know they're not going to find anyone, but they will have to be just a little bit cautious. They could find themselves caught out, but they are going to return to their lanes. And let's see how exactly everything unfolds. So Enigma is going to be in lane this time, not in the jungle. I'm going to guess we'll see Lycan in the jungle. By the looks of it, considering he's sitting back at the fountain, item-wise, Quelling Blade, 5 Clarities, definitely making his way towards the jungle. Havorse moving in, the Wolves have scouted them out, they've just taken a fall. We're not going to continue to press on, however. Fighting over the runes, no rune at the top, it's taken up the bottom. Invisibility to be taken up by Zippo, do a little bit of scouting around, maybe catch off this Lycan, but Havorse is staying nearby. It's actually Arsart alongside Havorse, the Leshrac and SK combo, thinking of going in on ROTK, but that invisible Earthshaker could come around the corner and do some serious problems, and this is very smart. Placing some wards down, block off the camp, and he just revealed his positioning. The Wolves are going in, they're just going to do a little bit of damage, but nothing more than that. Earthshaker can simply waddle his way away. Putting wards down is going to disrupt the jungling of Poppy as much as humanly possible. Poppy just sort of walking up next to him, not doing any damage, just chilling out, trying to block him with the Wolves, doing a bit of damage, but Zippo should be able to get away. One Fissure is all it takes, stops Arsart right in his tracks, and Zippo, slowly but surely, will waddle his way back to the safety of the fountain. Or rather, the safety of the tower. Looking at the lanes, we have Light of Heaven on the Enigma solo top, Dendi solo mid, as you'd expect, and down the bottom, we've got Poppy in the jungle with Arsart alongside Havorse. And over on the side of DK, we have Super going in the role of solo mid, we have Long DD to play some time and spend some time in the jungle, Burning going solo top, and down the bottom we have Zippo alongside Windrunner ROTK over in the bottom lane. And the right clicks are already being dealt, Arsart and ROTK, with ROTK coming out in the victory, and Arsart forced to back off ever so slightly. Poppy, no Fissure to come out, however, he will be fine. The Centaur's doing a little bit of damage, being a bit of a nuisance. Fissure goes down, the Havorse is moving in, the Burrow Strike lands down, and there goes a right click, Split Earth to follow it up. Zippo's getting low, but Furion TP's in. Zippo's a few right clicks from death, but so is Havorse. First blood is spilled. The Sand King takes a fall, and now Long DD might pay for it with his life, or maybe ROTK. The Treants join the fight. Arsart's getting very low, the Split Earth goes down, so does the Windrun. ROTK, will he get away? The answer is no. Arsart, Power Shot just barely misses, but they're still chasing in on him. Poppy's still right clicking him down. One more right click will do it, but the Fissure comes in. It's such a clutch moment. Blocks his way and takes a fall. ROTK escapes. 1 for 2. Nice little pickup for the team of DK. Meanwhile, Fraps crashes a little. He's just having a little bit of problem, but it should stabilize itself out a little bit. Super and Denny chasing after the runes. Who will get it first? Denny's moving in. Illusionary Orb is going to allow him to get the perfect positioning and snag it out from Super's way, from Super's hands. And Long DD doing a bit of aggressive jungling, spending his time in their jungle, disrupting the jungling of Lycan even further. And he's already having some problems. This easy camp has been blocked, this medium camp has been blocked, and then we've got this asshole Furion who's just taken all the farm, taken it all day, every day. And it's very smart. DK are doing a very, very good job at shutting this down thus far. Not just a very good job, they're doing a fantastic job at shutting this Lycan down. And he's sick of this shit. Poppy is sick of it. Places down a sentry, forced to invest a little bit of money to clear out this jungle and finally allow the creeps to spawn. There's still one more that needs to be taken care of, however. Burrow Strike to go down. ROTK taking a little bit of damage, but the damage is not sufficient. Will simply walk away to safety. A little bit of extra damage could possibly have taken her down. A Split Earth to come in from Arsart, and it would have been the death of ROTK. And speaking of Split Earth, he wants to move in, but ROTK, they have vision of him. Nice ward to go down. They're going to see everything that's going on, but so did the team of DK. Think of moving in. No more further aggression to be dealt. Morphling currently sitting 18 to 8 in the last hit department, 6 to 10 on the Enigma. Enigma trying to deal a lot of harassment whenever he can, and Burning's HP is getting low. He can always morph to strength, and he has himself 3 bottle charges, so he should be absolutely fine. Pugna moving on the offensive, Dendi taking a couple of hits, bottle crowing at the current moment, but should be fine. Absolutely fine indeed. Bottom lane seems fairly balanced thus far on both accounts. A bit of aggression coming out of both, but nothing more than that. Zippo going on a bit of an exploration. Wants the rune. Will he pick it up over in the bottom lane? The rune will be... Will the wolf get it actually? No, the rune is at top, so both sides diffuse. Morphling's moving in, however. Denny's being caught out. A few right clicks would be dealt. Furion is teleporting in, decides to cancel it. Will not press on this. Denny will simply be able to get away. And the Morphling backs off as well. Havorse, a couple of hits from the tower, a bit of more aggression to come out of ROTK, but nothing more than that. Zippo has returned to the fray, and with an Earthshaker in the mix, killing off that Windrunner is going to be no easy feat. I'm so happy to see an Earthshaker as well. Such an awesome hero to have. Then you get in the last hits. As you do, Burrow Strike to go down. Nice little Fissure, however, but the Edict, the Windrun, doing absolutely nothing, and they take an easy kill on the Windrunner. 25 to 5 on the Pugner, and over on the side of Dendy, we're currently sitting at 12 to 10, so Puck not having the greatest time thus far in the middle lane. Super is currently getting the farm that he absolutely needs thus far. And the Morphling has a nice amount of last hits on him as well, currently the highest in the game. He's just sitting back, he's getting the last hits. Enigma trying to do what harassment that he can, but that harassment alone is nowhere near enough to shut down that frickin' Morphling in terms of all the farm that he can get. Double damage rune to be activated is pushing in, is getting some more free farm on these conversions, and they offer a lot of gold. They offer a large amount of gold, especially considering that it's a hero. You typically use it to deny, so it's regardless of anything, has a lot of gold. Fisher to go down actually snags a kill from that, but doesn't do any further damage to Arsart. Cute little cheeky play going on right there. Courier making an appearance, will head his way back to the safety of the base, doesn't have to worry about anything other than that. Burning moving in on the offensive, not dealing out any right clicks, however, just telling the Enigma, yeah, I've got double damage and you don't. You come near me, I will hurt you, and it will hurt quite a bit. Zippo waiting in position, wants to go in Havorce. Arsart is nowhere to be found. Poppy is not too far away to reinforce, however, they go in, the power shot goes down, the right clicks are being dealt, Havorce are getting awfully low, and the tower is destroying all the creeps that are nearby, so they could dive on this if they wanted to do so. But alas, they elect not to. The Earthshaker has disappeared at a very rapid rate and does not pick up the regeneration rune, denied by the Wolf, very nicely done by Poppy. Mid tower taking a few hits. This allows Denny to get some nice easy right clicks. Has to take care of this annoying frickin' Nether Ward, however. I think that just expired as opposed to him getting a kill on it. Enigma's moving in on the offensive, wants to try and do some damage to this tower, and who's not too far away? Furion is not too far away, could spell some trouble for the Enigma, but he does back off. Will simply use his conversions to get those last hits and deal a bit of pressure, even though they've completely expired right now. Epicenter available for the SK, they could do a nice little combination of damage if the power shot goes down. Havorce takes the right click as well. The Burrow Strike to go down, doesn't catch off the Windrunner, the Fisher to follow it up. Havorce is getting awfully low, one more power shot will be enough to take him down. Do we have the mana available for it? But we're not going to do it, however. Furion ulti to bounce through. We could have possibly gotten a kill on Havorce with just a couple more right clicks. The Burrow Strike to go down once again. The Epicenter is not being channeled up because he doesn't have the mana for it. The split out to follow it up. ROTK trying to win run out, but it doesn't help against the Edict. One more right click will do it, but it gets avoided. 18 HP. The win run saving the life of ROTK right there and then. Power shot to follow it through, just saying, F you, I'm still alive. Deal with it. Now, for those of you wondering what happened there, the wind run quite clearly wore out, but the wind run affects projectiles before they have launched. So if a projectile launches and wind run is on and then wind run goes off, you won't get hit by it. This is also true for when you've launched wind run. For example, if a tower hit is going after you and you activate wind run, you will not dodge it. Morphling just got a kill in Light of Heaven. Split Earth to go down. Burrow Strike to follow it up. Zippo's looking very dead indeed. But with the assistance of several heroes, actually, the Enigma takes a fall. Burning was not an easy kill to claim. He's already on half HP with no mana available and no bottle charges remaining. So it was a close call. A couple of hits are coming from the tower. They are going to try and push this out. Nether Blast is definitely going to work down this tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification that goes down only will delay the inevitable for another couple of seconds. The Treants are also moving in to join the fight. Denny's moving in, some wolves to assist him, but might be able to snipe off DK, but he can morph to strength in a very rapid manner, but Puck has a silence up for him. Is he going to move in? The wolves catch him out. Burning's getting awfully low. Denny's moving in. Is he going to catch him out? There goes the orb. Immediately, the Morphling pops, and will just illusionary orb himself out to safety. Poppy's also moving in. It's like, well, is there anything else to clean up? Nope, everyone's left. So a very nice kill for Na'Vi. Very clutch, and we got the kill on the Morphling, which is the exact person we want to shut down. Morphling item-wise, just a Wraith Band and some Treads and nothing more than that. He is sitting himself on 40 last hits, so doing a relatively good job. It's not the best that we've seen Burning do, but he's doing an alright job. Medallion of Courage, excuse me, bugger. Medallion of Courage being worked towards for the Lycanthrope. I started coughing horribly. It was terrible. Terrible. Zippo dealing with the harassment and the edict. Doing a lot of damage. Split out to follow it up there. He just needs to get a tiny bit closer, but he will be unable to do so, and Zippo can simply escape his way to safety. Healing Sav, bring him back to where he needs to be, and jump straight back into the action once again. Scouting it out with the wolves. Who is there? It is Super. I think those wolves are in range of the tower in terms of vision. Not vision, but true sight. True sight.
Dire's middle
So they're doing a little bit of scouting. Super is paying back. He doesn't want to find himself caught out. Havor's moving in, catch off the creep wave. They want to take down this tower. They want to get a bit of revenge. Burrow strike to go down. There goes a power shot. Denny being caught out by it. TPs are rolling in. And we're moving in on ROTK, but the win run will allow it to get out. He continues to move in on the offensive. Fury TPing in as well. Denny's awfully low. The illusionary orb to fly out as well as the ulti, but he gets caught off by the Fisher and a shackle to follow it up as well. Havor's very low on HP, trying to escape, using up those bottle charges as best as he can. ROTK, a few more right clicks will do it. We've popped off the ulti to come out of Poppy, but the blast to come out of Super forces him to back off. But the orb, he does not replicate there, and as a result, well, replicating there, or rather illusionary orbing, phase shifting there, I can't remember the term for it. It would have been a bad idea. He just died to Roshan. He just got killed by Roshan. Not exactly what I would have expected. And after that, Na'Vi, while they didn't take any casualties with the exception of the Puck, they're all weak now, and DK are all full on HP, and they can push this out. An easy peasy tower. 2 tier 1 towers to be secured by the team of DK. Was like the thinking of going in on Light of Heaven, but Light of Heaven playing a relatively safe, not using the conversion to scout out ahead, might find himself caught out. The team of DK are moving in, waveform ahead. They're just going to kill off the conversion, get a bit of free farm, and look at all that gold to come in from Super. Pop goes the Nether Blast. And what is that ability called to come in from Puck? I need to learn this. Ethereal Jaunt. God, that's going to be horrible and awkward to say, isn't it? DK, they're pushing on this tower. The Treants to join the fight. This Nether Ward is going to cause some problems. Going to be an absolute nuisance. Conversions to try and do what they can to try and stop the push in any way, shape, or form. Illusionary Orb to fly out. Will they catch anyone off? The answer is no, but he gets the ulti in on Super. Super gets stunned trying to run away from it. And a nice Burrow Strike. The epicenter is being channeled up, and the damage, the black hole! 2 members of DK instantly melt to the might of Na'Vi. The Fury and ulti is doing work. Havor's getting awfully low, but there's no more damage to follow it up. Dendy moving on the offensive, almost catches out Super, elects not to continue to push on him. Super does have that level 6 available. Actually, he doesn't have any points in his life drain, so can't rapidly burst him down, but the mana cost on that's absurd. Probably wouldn't have the mana to use it, just barely, just barely. Havor's moving in, they're thinking about it, ROTK alongside Super. 2 potential very easy kills, but remember, DK are respawning, and Na'Vi aren't exactly at maximum strength right now. TPs could roll in, and then what looked like an easy game could turn into a couple of easy deaths for the team of Na'Vi. Power shot to fly through, that's mostly for vision, and it does give a nice amount of vision indeed. Puppy heading off, gonna go back. He's a little bit caught out of position right now, but he will simply, slowly but surely, waddle his way to safety. Runner, just some arcane boots on her, the Earthshaker, not even having normal boots just thus far, such is the life of the support. Pugner looks to be working his way towards a mechanism, and down here we have Burning, Haste Rune in the bottle, 300 in the bank, has nothing more. Has he purchased something? Is something on the courier? Nope, just some wards. So we're moving in, a nice Fisher to go down. Havor's is looking very dead. Puppy trying to do what he can, but the Nether Blast will get an easy kill on him. No need for even a Decrepify right there. Easy peasy. Puppy pops a wolf form out, wants to help out, alas is unable to do so. DK are looking very good thus far in this game. They're looking strong. They're holding on to the lead that they have secured for themselves, and they've taken 2 tier 1s. They're going to move to the final tier 1 that's standing over this bottom lane. And Na'Vi have yet to secure themselves a single tower. The mid tower is fairly low. The top tower is absolutely fine, and so is the bottom tower. Just a little bit of damage being chipped out. Fortification is available for the team of Na'Vi, however, but it would only delay the inevitable. They are nowhere near defending this tower. There goes another blast, there goes the death of the tier 1. The final tier 1 tower for Na'Vi has fallen to the might of DK. They're looking to go for at least a bit of a trade, but TPs are rolling in. They want to hold this tier 1 tower as best as they possibly can, and they should be able to do so without any problems. Poppy venturing out into the enemy jungle. Will he catch anyone off? He finds some treants, and this hints towards a Furion being in the midst, or maybe they want to rotate to top. They want to cut in from the behind, do some damage to ROTK, but Win runs away to safety, thinking the game sense is just a little bit strong, feeling that some problems might be on their way, and Na'Vi are looking to secure themselves their first tower within the next couple of moments. At what cost, however? DK are pushing out mid. They're going to go for a tier 2, and trading a tier 1 for a tier 2 will not be a good trade, but they're going for it anyway. Fortification is not available, and the Edict is going to melt through it within the course of seconds. The TPs are rolling in. The damage is being dealt to the tier 2. Fortification is available once again. The team of Na'Vi, the Split Earth. No Split Earth, just a Lightning Storm. Do a bit of damage. There's a Split Earth. However, it's just going to do absolutely nothing as the Treants just roll in. Fortification has been dealt. No TPs coming in. Burning could find himself caught out. Dendy. Going to push in. The answer is no. And this tier 2 tower is going to take a fall. The Edict pulling some creep waves away, but doing nothing more than that. Slowly but surely, the tower loses some HP, but it will not fall in the end. DK elect to back off. They don't continue to push in on this. The members of Na'Vi TP into safety, and the tower just barely stands. Vorce could find himself in a lot of trouble. A big cluster of DK are not too far away, and a simple, very short walk will net them a nice little chunk of golden experience in the form of Vorce's head. But it seems they're not going to do any such thing, and this tier 2 is about to start taking damage. The TP was just used up from Fury, and so he can't help out for the next 20 seconds, but he has that ulti available, and that should be enough to clear out this wave. I'm surprised we haven't attempted Roshan yet. Very easy for Lycan to solo, but we haven't done any such thing thus far. Fraps, why you do this? Getting a quick gander, Fisher to go down. Nice little dodge to come out of Dendi. Arsart wanting to join the fray. They want to try and take this tier 1. It's very low in HP. Fortification is available, however, but the Edict will burn through the HP in a very rapid manner. But a unification to come on by DK. They don't want to let this tower fall. Furin TPing in, wants to see if he can go on her Vorce. But Vorce is just going to move in. No form of detection to come out of Nature's Prophet. He can just sit in this sandstorm all day, every day. The Burrow Strike to go down. The train's getting awfully low. The right clicks coming out from long DD, but nothing more than that. Burning, going straight for a shotgun. Has his Ghost Scepter already in hand. Every single time I try and look at the goal graph, things start happening. I've been trying to do it for the past 10 minutes or so. Super moving in. Do we have a ward placed down yet? Nether ward? Nether ward? No. But there are some nice places to place down nether wards. In the bushes here. We can put it on the high ground here. A lot of places to cause a large amount of annoyance for the team. Knight of Heaven doesn't want to give more conversions. Give more free farm conversions, rather. Jeez, these trees are just getting eaten out, aren't they? No nether ward to come down yet. We're going to wait for that big team fight. Burning wants to join the fray as well. Split Earth to go down. Just going to catch off a couple of trains, but nothing more than that. Lightning Storm to follow it up, and this tower is going to fall at a very rapid rate. No fortification is available. It's already very low on HP. The puppies, the wolves, are we going to try and get a deny? The backdoor protection is causing some problems. Deny. No deny to come out of Na'Vi, and they take themselves the first tier 2 of the game. DK, they're looking great. They're looking fantastic. They're looking strong. And Na'Vi want to try and catch off some stragglers, but they won't be able to do so. No one's being caught out. Except for that replica, no one gives a toss about that. They're thinking of going on Roshan. If Lycan hasn't taken it yet, well, there's no reason that we can't. Why not? It means we don't need to worry about that Lycan bastard sneaking in and getting an easy peasy kill. And taking Gander over at the XP, a 3k advantage for the team of DK and the gold is a 3k advantage for the team of Na'Vi and the gold, 3k advantage for the team of DK. That is that tower advantage coming into effect right there. Somewhat surprised about the XP, actually. Farming up those ancients, farming them up good.
Come to me.
DK have been clustered around this pit for a bit, but it seems they're not going to go for a kill. Ooh, is an invisibility room to be taken up by Zippo? No, we're going to give it to whoever has the bottle. Burning to burning. Burrow Strike into the trees, TP out. What a nice little power shot. They do reveal his exact positioning, but the TP is just, it started up too long ago, and as a result, he gets away easy peasy. Burning, ever so closer to that shotgun, still has a good way to work, however, needs to get back to just AFK farming, or get himself a couple of kills. AFK farming, of course, would be the safer option, or more reliable option. Wolf form to go down, Malphison to come down, and Burning is morphing to strength. The Medallion has gone down as well. He doesn't have much armor. And the right click's being dealt. Vorce to join the fray as well. Blink to Burrow Strike, and Burning takes a very rapid death. Na'Vi pick themselves up the kills that they need to be getting. However, at what cost? Burning was just a distraction. They took themselves a tier 2. The Morphling for a tier 2, is that a worthy trade? Well, if they can take a tier 1 and add that to the mix, it could be borderline worth it. It's a very high priority target, that Morphling. They do get the tower. Shackle to go down. Doesn't latch on Puppy. Will be able to get himself away without too many problems. Sending the wolves in to scout ahead, but no further aggression to come out. Zippo. What is he up to? Just buying himself some arcane boots by the looks of it. Or just going on an adventure. Yeah, I think he's just going on an adventure. Maybe he can't figure out how to buy them at the site, at the shop there. You want Malphison to come down on ROTK, force stuff away to safety, and Malphus still doing work. The Epicenter as well as the Burrow Strike to come down, and ROTK takes a fall. Burning moving in on the offensive, trying to do what he can, and the Nether Ward is causing some serious problems for Na'Vi. The mech goes down, Burning taking in all the damage. A nice ulti to come out of Puck, but the Fissure to follow it up, doing a big chunk of damage out of Na'Vi's health and making engagement just a little bit more troublesome. And out of some nice plays to come out of both teams, only one casualty being had. Split Earth to go down. Dealing a bit of harassment to the creep wave, and look at all these treants. This is really ugly. But look at all these treants coming in for the Nature's Prophet. Slowly but surely, Burning wants that shotgun. Not farming as well as we normally see Burning farming. And again, Roshan still stays up. One thing to notice, we don't have any wards to come out of. Actually, we do have this ward here, but we don't have any sentries, so we could simply smoke. A smoke into Roshan pit would be very easy. Easy peasy indeed. And DK are going to take it for themselves. Do Na'Vi know about this, however? They don't have any wards. However, the conversions, they've spotted out several members congregating around the Roshan pit, and they no doubt know that this is going on, and they have to make haste. They have to get here fast, because Roshan's HP is going to drop at a very, very rapid rate. Na'Vi moving in, the smoke has gone out, but his HP just keeps on dropping, and they're going to lose the opportunity. Moving in, maybe the Wolves can get the kill, but Roshan's HP, can he pick himself? Nope. Takes down the wards at least, though. Na'Vi, are they going to push in? This might not be a good engagement. Silence come down, a nice black hole, picking 3 members of DK up. 2 of them immediately melt. Zippo will follow a triple kill, taken up by the team of Na'Vi. Nicely done by them. Turned a bad situation into 3 kills for absolutely nothing. Both right to go down, just an illusion, however, nothing more than that. And from here on out, Na'Vi can transition themselves into a tier 2 tower. You need to take down this tier 1 at bottom. It's pretty much free gold at this point. Edict going to melt through it. The fortification is not available. Mech going to re-bolster the creep wave, and Na'Vi are going to back off. Very smart. They shouldn't continue to push in on this. Rotating to this tier 1 at bottom would be a smart idea. And it seems a couple of members of Na'Vi are going to do exactly that. But this bottom lane is getting a good amount of momentum. Someone's going to have to TP in ahead around this area here. And of course, you know, clear out, get all the free farm. And Havors will do exactly that. No caustic finale available for him, however. Electing to go full on Sandstorm. Gem in hand for Puck. 130 last hits on the Fury and 109 for the Morphling. Both of them looking relatively good, relatively happy with themselves. Nature's Prophet has himself an Aghanims, went straight for that. Next item on the agenda, well, it could be anything. He has 1600 in the bank. The options are no doubt available for him at this moment. And Puppy's doing a bit of risky jungling. A little bit of risky jungling indeed. And he's working his way towards a Necro Book. Thinking of moving in, but there's a lot of him and there's a lot of them and only one of him. Poppy doesn't want to find himself caught out, forced to pop the wolf form in order to haste himself away. What the hell? Okay, and meanwhile Earthshaker dies. Random Treant runs into the tower. And there's a lot of force at this top lane, and Poppy alone will not be able to take this down, especially with no mana, especially with no wolf form. Nether Blast goes down, the fortification to drop, the TPs are rolling in. Malphison to come down, but it is just an illusion. Midnight's Pulse to follow it up. They are continuing to move in. Shackle goes down, doesn't latch. Arsar doing a nice amount of damage, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. That Aghanim Scepter Furion ulti doing loads of damage. And Arsar unable to get the kill on ROTK. The Life Drain doing a lot of damage to Poppy. Poppy forced to back off. And Havors is stuck in this Sandstorm. He will eventually get taken down. Burrow Strike to go down. Long DD pops the Ethereal Blade. One more right click will do it. Will he get away? The Force Staff pops off. The mechanism actually misses on him, but he does successfully escape. 2 for just 1. A double kill for the Morphling. Not what the team of Na'Vi want to do. Not to mention that he has his Ethereal Blade and they got that tier 2. And Burning, he's thinking of it. He wants to pop this SK. He's moving in. Will he do it? Yes, he will. One more waveform is all it would take. Is he going to... There's a waveform. Little bit of a delay, but he got the waveform off. Long DD was here as well to try and help out. An easy peasy couple of kills for the team of DK. Na'Vi is suddenly, they're not looking very good if we take a quick gander at the gold. 2k advantage for DK, but a 7.5k advantage in the experience department for Na'Vi. Not what I expected. Not what I expected at all, actually. Trying to think where this XP advantage came from. We've got more last hits, we've got more gold. I guess it's Lycanthrope and his efficient jungling as well as... Oh, it's just a replicate, just a replicate. But we've popped the ulti for it. We think it's a real one, but we realize that... Oh, it's a replicate. No, actually, he's just going for the Ancients. Nice little steal by the Leshrac there. Like, nope, it's my last hit. My Ancient. My Ancient. Very long distance TP to come out of long DD. Very long distance. Itemized Earthshaker has himself some boots. No mana boots, however. Just bought himself a bracer instead. Wanted that extra survivability. Long DD. Going for a sheepstick. How did I not remember the name of that? Going for a sheepstick. Next item on the agenda for him. The Morphling has an Ethereal Blade. Going for a BKB next. BKB worked out nicely. Nice little dodge to come out of Na'Vi. To come out of Dendi. The BKB will work out nicely. We have a lot of disables to come out of Na'Vi. We have the Burrow Strike, we have the Malefice, we've got Silences, we've got the Puck ulti, we've got Leshrac Split Earth, as well as all the AoE damage to come out of him. It works out very nicely. Of course, the Black Hole goes through BKB, but if you can shotgun down that Enigma before he gets off the Black Hole, then you will be absolutely 100% fine. Vlad's Necrobook 1, as well as the Medallion of Courage. Doing alright, doing alright. Then he going for a Sheepstick, Shackle to go down. Nice little dodge. Gonna pick himself up a double damage rune as well. Looking good. And Burning's just farming as he does, as he does. 700 in the bank, looking relatively good. Super walking around, Mechanism, and that's about it, as well as a 4-staff. ROTK, no 4-staff for him. Going for a hood by the looks of it. Turn that into a pike, quite possibly. And the Prophet, who, as I mentioned before, Sheepstick looks to be the item on the agenda for him. And over on the side of the team of Na'Vi, how are we looking? We already looked at the Lycanthrope. Havorse currently sitting on a Blink Dagger. BKB going to be secured up by him. Next item on the agenda, Arsat. Looking at that point booster, looking at, we could be going for Aghanims, could be going for a Bloodstone. Either one is a possibility. Depends if he wants to go for stayability in the form of that Bloodstone, or if he wants to go for damage in the form of that Aghanims. Both are a possibility. Nice, another ward placement to come out. Not the best, actually. Could just get sniped quite easily, but it is going to cause some trouble for the team of Na'Vi. Shackle to go down, does latch to the tree. Nice Shackle, power shot to follow it up. No further damage, however. Poppy just has to wait it out. Will be fine, and the tower gets denied by Pugna, so no gold for you. He yells out to the team of Na'Vi across the little river pond thing. This strange little river. Like, what the hell is going on with this? It's just weird. And the stairs there, I don't know. It's a very strange place, this map. It's a very odd map, needless to say. Not too much more for the BKB, just needs that Mithril Hammer. Smoke Gank to come out. Will we find anyone caught out, however? Team of Na'Vi are playing it safe, they're sitting back, and this top lane has a nice bit of momentum. Someone's going to have to go here and clean this up, and Poppy thinks that I like free farm. I think I'll head up to top and clean everything up for you. I guess if the Immortal also still up for the Morphling, and Rashawn will be returning to the game within the next 3 to 4 minutes or so. Big congregation of Na'Vi, we're all jungling together. And Poppy could find himself ganked, has the ulti available, should be able to get away, but a couple of stuns and he won't be running anywhere. And he's very far forward. TP's rolling in from Fury, and he knows that death is rolling in. Shackle to go down, and nice Shackle to follow it up. The Sprout coming up as well. The right clicks are being dealt. There goes the Fisher. He's still trapped in the trees. A Drain Block. He puts down the Necronomicon units as the Echo Slam falls, and Lycan does take a fall. It takes a lot of resources. Took 5 men to kill him, but he does get taken down.
With me.
And my commentary of that fight was really, really bad, even though not much was happening. Oh well. Arsat, where are they heading? Where are they making their... What's their destination, Batman? I don't know why I said that. Dendi going to clear out this top lane. Just try and push everything out as best as they can. This top lane, however, is going to need to be cleared out by someone. Needless to say. BKB and Mech on the Enigma. BKB Black Hole is a glory to behold indeed. And we don't have any disables, any stuns that will go through that BKB, so he can just... No one's going to stop that Black Hole once it lands. That's all I have to say, unless you can right-click him down fast enough. So working our way towards that sheep stick. Furion, how is he looking? 3100 in the bank. Almost has enough to buy out that Mystic Staff and Void Stone immediately once he makes a visit to the side shop. Morphling moving in. The shotgun goes down and Poppy's very low. A few more right clicks will do it, but he does elect to replicate out. Doesn't want to risk it for the biscuit. Instead, just backs off. He wants his BKB. Doesn't want to lose any farm. Doesn't want to lose any gold. Joint farming of the Ancient. Well, we're all farming the Ancients here for the team of DK. Dandy just sitting it out about. Going for that rune, which he will secure from himself. Illusionary Orb to go down. Will easily escape from any potential danger that could roll in. And DK are not too far away. They could move in and do a bit of damage, but they elect not to even try. They're just going to sit back and continue on with the farming of the Ancients, which they actually blocked since they took too long. Huh. Oh well. DK pushing out this bottom lane by the looks of it. Bit of a unification, bit of a congregation here to come out of them. Morphling's also technically here as well. He's just sitting back and farming for the time being. And of course, Furion can TP in at any single moment. Morphling, he's getting those last hits, 180 last hits and 194 in the Furion. So the team of DK are looking strong. They're looking strong indeed, especially with their tower advantage. Closing in on 5k in the gold department, and XP still in favor for Na'Vi, but not as much as it was before, just a 5k advantage for them. We spot some conversions, but nothing more than that. We're looking around. Remember, Morphling is here as well. He can jump straight into that Pugna replicate. Coming in from the behind, and this could be bad. This could be very bad. Puppy pops off his wolf form. ROTK moving in. No shackle to fly out just yet. The Necronomicon units have popped off. Furion ulti to fly out as well. No further damage other than that. The shotgun to go down. Poppy's HP is down to half. One-way form will do it, but he doesn't have the mana for it. The Nether Wall doing what it can. Mech goes off. The Illusionary Orb. A nice Fissure, but it blocks off Super. He can't continue pursuit. Force Staff onto the high ground. And Vorse is being caught out. The shackle to go down to the Sprout, and Vorse takes a fall. Puck also died in the meantime, and they're going to transition this into a Roshan. The Earthshaker took a fall. Where is he? He's over here in some very arbitrary location. 1 for 2. Not a bad trade. Into Roshan as well. No, they're not going to elect to go for Roshan. And not quite daring enough, or maybe they are daring enough. They are daring enough indeed. Mech to go down. Actually, those were Arcane Boots. Mech will be off cooldown within the next couple of moments. Poor Roshan being shackled up here. The right click's being dealt, and Roshan's HP is going to fall within a matter of seconds, and there isn't much that Na'Vi can do about it. Not without risking everything. A good black hole, actually. That'd work out nicely. Dire falls to the might of DK. Morphling picks up the Aegis of the Immortal for the second time and jumps straight back into farming. 2200 in the bank, has a BKB. What could he get next? Lincoln Sphere, Skadi, Mantis Style, all are options, all are available for him. The doors are wide open for the Morphling right now. Well, still no BKB for him just yet. Has the recipe. Leads himself to Mithril Armor. The Epicenter being channeled up. Blink straight in. Burrow Strike to follow it up. But the mech is going to negate almost all of it. The BKB has been popped off. The mech charge. The Aegis of the Immortal has been used up for draining the life of Poppy. Super's HP is full. The Echo Slam goes down. Havorse takes a fall. All that AoE damage to come out of Na'Vi. And we burned an Aegis. And we didn't even get a kill. We lost the member for that. Illusionary Orb to fly out. The Wolf's trying to deal some damage to long DD, but he has a lot of HP for himself. Power Shot to fly out. Burning moving in on the offensive. The Shotgun to go down on Poppy as well. As the Hex one more right click will do it. The Fissure falls. And Poppy takes a kill. Loses it. Gets killed, rather. But a nice Stream Coil to come out. Puck trying to do what he can. Windrunner takes a fall. Puck has buggered off because he knows he will find himself caught out. No Black Hole to come. Actually, Black Hole's currently on cooldown. The Shrike gets Shotgun down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
4 members fall for 1, and they will simply take this tier 3, maybe even kill the barracks while they're at it. Then he's trying to do what he can, but what he can do is not all that much. The mech charge goes down. Zippo moving in on the offensive. Light of Heaven, Malphus Sun to come down on him. Dandy thinking of following up. The conversion to come down. A few right clicks to be dealt. The Burning's moving in. He can deal a lot of damage. You want to be careful of him. The shotgun combination will melt absolutely any hero. Nice Sprout placement to come out. The barracks have taken a fall, and DK are going to back off. Nether Ward has actually been causing a lot of problems for Na'Vi.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Furion just farming. 3,500 in the bank, 3,800 in the bank, almost 4,000 in the bank. He can get that gold, and he can get it fast. And what does he want to get next? He has... Well, the options are available. He could get himself some crits. He could get a Monkey King to attack towers from the low ground. It's up to him. He could even get a Manta if he so desired. Skadi, Desolator. it's really up to him. Morphling going straight for a Skadi. Speaking of Skadi, actually no, he's going for Manta Style. Didn't see the Yasha there. Manta Style going to be the next item to be picked up for him. Manta, very good item for Morphling, needless to say.
Come.
And Na'Vi currently on the back foot. How are they going to be able to take this lead from DK's hand? I'm not sure if it's possible. Lycan and his effectiveness is now beginning to fall off. He's working his way towards the BKB. But he's still going to get right-clicked down by the Morphling. There's not much that he can do. The power of Lycan lies in the fact that he can do so much towards the mid-game. But alas, he hasn't been utilized very well, and DK did a very good job at shutting him down. We saw those nice ward placements, the aggression in the jungle. Poppy didn't have the best time in the jungle, and it shows. It shows. But one nice team fight is all it could take to almost turn this around. We still have several towers available. We have the tier 3 that's bare in the middle lane. 1 5-man black hole, a good amount of damage, epicenter, all the AoE to come out of Leshrac, and that could be a barracks. If all of DK fall like that, it could easily be a barracks. But a lot of our members have money. We're all making sure we have the money for buyback in case we take a fall. Except for Morphling, he doesn't give a toss. Like, I'm gonna buy a Manta Style straight away, and I don't care about anything you say.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower taking some damage. The team of Na'Vi moving into reinforce of Vorse alongside Light of Heaven and Arsan. All three of them will be able to clear this creep wave in a fairly rapid manner. And ROTK, the team of DK, they're just jungling out in their jungle, not letting them get any farm at all. The Wolves scouting out a bit reveals the fact that yes, indeed, we have a gem. We also have a pipe available on the Windrunner, and that's going to be a lot of spell damage absorbed up. Na'Vi's Wombo combo is not going to be all that effective once that pipe goes off, combined with the mechanism. It heals, most of the damage will be absorbed by that pipe, and then the mech will heal everything back to where it needs to be. Na'Vi, smoke gank to come out, we're looking for some easy kills. Dendi blinking in on the offensive, wants to go on ROTK, blink to Burrow Strike to come down on him, but the Windrun should be allowed him to get away, but the Split Earth as well as the Silence means an easy kill for DK. Na'Vi rather. Malphite stun to come down on Zippo. He wants the illusion rune, will not get it. Malphite stun still doing the damage that needs to do. No fissure to come out of him. The burning illusions immediately being despawned before they do any damage. And burning will be able to replicate away, or at least he should, unless he's unwise. He's only got a couple of seconds left to do so. It does indeed replicate. Na'Vi moving back in to defend, as they need to do. The lanes are pushing out, and they're constantly on the back foot. We saw some nice aggression to come out of them, but they can't follow it up just because of the amount of momentum that these lanes have. And thanks to heroes like Furion with his ultimate, these lanes will be in a perpetual state of pushed all game, all day, all game, every game that has Furion in it. Excuse me. 1600 in the bank for Morphling. How many charges do we have in the BKB? We've only used it a couple of times, so we still have 8 seconds of magical immunity. And long DD, BKB for him, and still 3200 in the bank. He is a rich Fury, and he can go for whatever the hell he wants. What is the net worth? It is Y. Currently, maximum net worth is indeed that Furion. Na'Vi finally moving out of their base. Will they find anyone caught out, however? It's unlikely. Just an illusion, pushing out the lane where it can.
Haste.
Zippo just standing in on guard for Super, doesn't want to find him caught out. And Na'Vi, they're looking for kills, but none have been found. DK, they're not exactly sticking together, but they're playing it relatively safe. They're not exactly wandering off into dangerous locations, with the exception of this Furion, who could find himself very dead in the next couple of moments. The team of Na'Vi are moving in, haste to come in from Dendi. They want to try and catch him out before he TP's out, but he's already backing off. The game sense is too good, not to mention this ward here. They're trying to catch him. BKB and TP, they will not be able to take him out. We'll simply just go back to the safety of base. And he definitely had to use that BKB. Would not be standing right now today. And then he just outright buys a Maelstrom. Sheepstick on the puck, placing some wards down as well. We're just chilling out. And the team of DK are farming. They're just farming. All the ancients, all the jungle camps, their jungle, our jungle, every jungle. is just in a perpetual state of dead, and Burning is just pushing out these lanes. 3,200 in the bank. Scardy could be next on the agenda. Maybe even a Lincoln's. A bit unnecessary with the BKB, but you can't really complain about it too much. Most likely going to go for Scardy next. Also, haven't seen a big team fight yet. Haven't seen much use of the pipe or the mech. Well, we've seen plenty of use of the mech, but not the pipe, since I don't think there's been a significant team fight since that Pipe of Insight was picked up. Enigma, Blink Dagger, BKB, and 2,300 in the bank. Is looking good. Burning pushing in, potential easy gank, but has a replicate. Will be able to jump out. Will need a very long silence in order to shut him down. We're just sitting back, we're farming, we're not taking any unnecessary risks. This is how the Chinese play. They love their farming. 2,000 years of Chinese of farming experience, man. And I'm Asian, so don't even think of calling me racist. Or anything like, any silly shit like that. It's fine, it's fine. Gem once again on ROTK. He's been a gem haul thus far in this game. Smoke currently on Zippo. We're going to go for a gank. It's possible, but we don't know where the members of Na'Vi are, and none of them are around this bottom lane. But we're all grouping up. Looks like Smoke might be the thing on the agenda. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Maybe no smoke. Here's a smoke. And now we're looking for kills. We're venturing over towards the middle lane, while Burning's just going to continue to farm out and push this bottom lane. Roshan is also about 1 minute away from joining the fray. In DK, they're looking to secure up Roshan and then transition from that into a victory. Where's the replicate? We had a replicate around here, didn't we? It's back here. It's a little bit far away. Illusionary able to fly out. We're looking for kills once again, but none are to be found. Long DD will easily just sit in the trees and TP out to safety. And this is very smart. This is very smart. Long DD, bait, bait, distraction from what is about to happen here. They're pulling them all towards this top lane. They're looking for him. They want an easy kill, but they're not going to find him. Meanwhile, look what's about to start being attempted. Roshan. The wards, however, coming in from Na'Vi, they're going to see Long DD walk straight into the pit. They're going to know that this is going on. Na'Vi, they could potentially trade it for a tier 2, but at this stage of the game, a tier 2 for an Aegis, that's a bad trade. You don't want to give that Aegis to Burning. You need to take him out of the game as fast as possible. And Roshan's HP drops in a very rapid manner. Cheese is also with this one, so the Aegis of the Immortal. Wait a second. Alright, Pugna picks it up. Morphling gets a cheese. Not exactly what I expected. Little cluster of Na'Vi hanging around in the jungle could find themselves caught out. There's a big group of DK not too far away. But, looks like they will be fine. And Na'Vi from here on out, I'm not sure if it's possible for them to win, especially with how safe DK are playing it. They've got themselves an advantage. They're making sure that they are no way in hell going to lose that advantage. And the way that Na'Vi could come back is if they got themselves some nice kills, maybe won themselves a nice team fight. A good black hole into all of the damage to come out of Na'Vi could potentially get them a barracks, maybe even bring them back in the game. But DK are not letting them get such an opportunity. They're sticking back, they're playing it safe. They're coming in only when they can guarantee they will do some damage without any casualties. And it's very smart. DK pushing out the top lane, Replicate being caught out, Blink to Burrow Strike to come in. It's just a Replicate, however. Now the SK is feeling a little bit sad. Mjolnir now secured on the Nature's Prophet, going to do some serious pushing of the lanes. DK, they're just farming, they're farming. Not pushing out, not dealing any aggression, just sitting back. I don't think we've seen any kills for a while, thinking about it. Only at 17 to 15, not many kills at all throughout the course of this match. And DK, long DD deals some serious right-click damage. The Ancients fall at a very rapid rate. His attack speed is absolutely absurd. Na'Vi are just trying to hold on as best that they can, but again, I don't think that they can come back from this. They definitely can't out-farm DK, because DK are farming like crazy right now. Quick gander at the gold, 15k advantage for the team of DK, and a 7.5k advantage in the experience department, once again, for the team of DK. Fury and ulti, 3 conversion kills right there, very happy with that. Nice chunk of gold. Not to mention the fact that the team of DK, we have that cheese. Whoops. Delicious, delicious cheese. Havors is moving in, can find himself caught out. The Hex goes down, the right clicks are being dealt, replicates in. There goes a Fisher, the gem, the everything. The death of Havors within the course of about 2 seconds. Dendy Juice in the trees, blinks out to safety. ROTK moving in on the offensive. But, 2 members of Na'Vi have backed off to the safety of the tower. So they're pushing out this lane, they've given the middle a little bit of momentum, now they're going to rotate to top, and the team of Na'Vi congregating around this top, they want to hold it off, they want to defend it as best as they can. Manta Style being popped off for burning, Split Earth to go down, holding this will not be easy, Mjolnir charge to come down and burning as well. A nice, really nice nether ward placement. Tier 1 takes a fall, Tier 3 rather, takes a fall over the top. The barracks will be next. Lycan, he wants to move in, he has the ulti available, as well as in the level 3 Necrobook units. Top barracks, the melee barracks takes a fall, the range barracks falls next, and DK, they achieve something for nothing. Get themselves a barracks, and they're just going to back off. Probably rotate to bottom, maybe try and deliver the final blow. King moving in, Lightning Storm to go down. They're moving on the offensive. There goes a Malphite Stun to come down along DD. The Hex goes down as well as the BKB. The Shackle to follow it up. Light of Heaven. Can he get the Black Hole? No, he gets bursted down too quickly. Long DD, Mech Charge to go down. They're trying to do what damage as they can. Buyback immediately to come out of the Enigma. So we're getting low. Leshrac takes a fall. Super holding on as best as he can. The burning, the right click war has been dealt with. The Mjolnir doing a bit too much, and Lycan takes a fall. A double kill for the Morphling. Nice Burrow Strike to come out of Havors. The BKB has been popped off. Coming into the Sandstorm with a Black Hole. There's no damage to follow it up, however, and a little just tickles a member of DK. And a few right clicks is all it takes. However, Light of Heaven, or rather does take a fall, the Nature's Prophet. And a nice Black Hole, but no damage to follow it up. Everyone was dead. That's a Black Hole that they needed to get earlier. Shotgun to go down. Puck immediately takes a fall. The DD being called out by the team of Na'Vi, and in a few moments, the throne will fall. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Na'Vi going up against DK in the International to the $1 million tournament. The best tournament in the world of Dota 2. Maybe even the world of esports. It's pretty big. It's pretty sick. We saw Na'Vi take the first K and DK brought it back in the second. 1-1 is the score. Who will win in the third? Who will progress further within this tournament? We will have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Toshley. I'll see you in the next game.